Kesha Lambert. Kesha Lambert. Everyone backstage is looking for you. Can you head back there, please? Thanks so much. Welcome. Thank you, everyone, for coming this evening. We will begin momentarily. Photographers, family, and friends from around the world, welcome to Professional Photographers of America's 2022 Award and Degree Ceremony at Imaging USA. Please turn your attention to center stage as we welcome PPA's Board of Directors. Please welcome our newest member of the board from Plano, Texas, Fanidra Gudapati. All the way from Ireland, Ronan Ryle. From New Rochelle, New York, Kesha Lambert, escorted by her husband, Neelan. From Rumford, Rhode Island, Trish Gilmore, escorted by her husband, Dwight. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, George P. Joel III, escorting his wife, Millie. From Saratoga Springs, New York, Michaela Jade Harris. From Reno, Nevada, Pete Rezak, escorting his wife, Molly. Vice President from Bedford, New Hampshire, Jeff Dachowski, escorting his wife, Carol. Chairman of the board, Gregory Daniel from Titusville, Florida, escorting his wife, Lisa. From Park City, Utah, Allison English Watkins. From Wheeling, West Virginia, Mark Campbell, escorting the Pittsburgh Mermaid, Daniela Donahue. PPA's treasurer from Tallahassee, Florida, Kira Derryberry. And now, please welcome to the stage from Richmond, Virginia, President of Professional Photographers of America, Mary Fisk Taylor, escorted by her husband, Daryl Taylor. And now, your chairman of the board, Gregory Daniel from Titusville, Florida, escorting his wife, Lisa. Speaking of chairman of the board, your chairman of the board, Gregory Daniel.
Hello, everyone. I have something really special to do up here right now, and that is to present Mary Fisk Taylor with her honorary master's degree. Come on up, surprise, surprise. But I want to say just a couple of words first. Hi, darling. I want to say just a couple of words first. I was thinking, what kind of things to say, and I'm thinking, really, I'm presenting actually honorary masters to everyone out here because you guys earned it through her. I mean, she was like at the seat, at the table for all of these years for you. And you were represented so well because everything that she did was for all of you. This is just a token of that beautiful thing. There you go. Congratulations. I also have this beautiful plaque for you to take. There you go.
Thank you.
Right.
I love this. It's so nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for your gift so much. Appreciate you so much. But wait. I don't know if y'all realized it or not, but our amazing president last year did not get to stand before you guys and accept his honor. And we have a surprise guest here that would like to take care of that. And her name is Audrey Winkett.
Surprise. We cannot move forward without acknowledging a dedicated and passionate individual that led PPA through a pandemic. Gregory Daniel, thank you for your wise counsel and selfless leadership. I wouldn't have seen anything with more dignity than how you led as president of PPA. I'd like to officially and in person present you with this Honorary Master of Photography. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, let's welcome Bob Harper, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Bob is a U.S. Army veteran and graduate of West Point. He served a career as an infantry officer and served in combat in Vietnam and other conflicts. Bob lives in Newport News, Virginia, and operates Bob Harper Photography.
Would you please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for your service. PPA is truly an international association, and Imaging USA becomes more diverse every year. We are grateful for the international guests attending this year from around the world. If you are joining us from abroad, please stand. We're so happy you're here with us tonight. As we spend this evening together honoring achievement in professional photography, let us all reflect on the lives and careers of some artists we've lost, artists who gave enthusiasm to their craft and instilled reflection and delight in others. In their own special way, they inspired each and every one of us here tonight. Though they may be gone, the legacy of their work continues to enlighten and inspire. As I bring my subject into focus and prepare to make each image, never let me forget that I am creating treasures for someone, a keepsake for loved ones. Make me sensitive to the qualities and virtues of others that I may draw out into the light, the beautiful, radiant belongings of their hearts. Help me to be an artist, collecting the beauty of every soul, the glow of youth, the wisdom of age, the gentleness, the laughter, or tears of each precious life. Deeper than a means of livelihood, give me the perspective to see my photographer's art as a service to others, making life richer and more memorable. And between the lights and the shadows, the ups and the downs, keep me from getting out of focus and off center, so that my life and work may be framed with dignity and colored with contentment. Thank you for your kind attention. Please welcome to the stage Board Liaisons Allison English Watkins and Michaela Jade Harris. Established in 2003 by PPA's Photographic Exhibition Committee, the Imaging Excellence Award recognizes individuals who consistently create photographic images of superior quality. To be eligible for this honor, a recipient must hold a PPA Master of Photography degree and have a minimum of 13 images accepted into the PPA Imaging Excellence Collection. This year, 23 photographers achieved this distinction, and we will celebrate those here with us tonight. We ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. We are delighted to present Imaging Excellence Awards to
Margaret Bryant, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, ASP Educational Associate. Valerie Clayton, Master of Photography. Cynthia Dover, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Shannon Squires Tubbs, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer. Myra Thiessen, Master of Photography. Christy Steves, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Ted York, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Farah Welch, Master of Photography. Dan Francis, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Barbara Yantz, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Dennis Chamberlain, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Educational Associate of ASP.
Your Imaging Excellence Award recipients. Please join us in giving these outstanding photographers a round of applause. The Imaging Excellence Bar recognizes individuals who have achieved 13 Imaging Excellence Collection images after earning the Imaging Excellence Award. This year, 16 photographers achieved that distinction, and we will celebrate those here with us tonight. This evening, we are pleased to present Imaging Excellence Bars to
Laura Bennett, Fellow of the American Society of Photographers. Kenneth Bovat, Master of Photography, Master Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Gregory Daniel, Master of Photography, Honorary Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Elizabeth Homan, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Tony Johnson Harriman, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Stephen Kempt, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Master of Electronic Imaging, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Judy Reinfort, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Kimberly Smith, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Kathy Weirda, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Woody Walters, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman.
Please join us in giving these accomplished photographers a round of applause. And now, please welcome Chairman of the Juror Excellence Committee, Nancy Green, and Board Liaison, Pete Rizak. The PPA Jurors Meritorious Service Award is presented in recognition of outstanding service to the profession and dedication to the improvement of professional photographers of America, the International Photographic Competition, and the annual International Exhibition of Professional Photography. This year's PPA Jurors Meritorious Service Award is presented to Don Dixon.
Don is unable to be with us tonight and is sorely missed, but I know he is listening. So we are so proud and excited to present you this award, Don. You have given so much as a PPA juror, and we want to thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage PPA President Mary Fisk Taylor. The PPA International Service Award is presented to an individual who has made a major contributions in promoting and developing professional photography on an international level. It is our great pleasure to present the PPA International Service Award to Steve Saporito. With several decades of invaluable experience, Steve has recently become one of the most sought-after photographic business training coaches in America and Australia. Steve has helped photographers worldwide radically transform their perception of what they do with their creative and technical tools. Ladies and gentlemen, your PPA International Service Award recipient, Steve Saporito. The PPA Education Award recognizes individuals, schools, companies, or organizations that epitomize outstanding service through photographic education. PPA proudly presents this year's PPA Education Award to Angela Kirkian. For close to 30 years, Angela has been an artist and educator within the photographic industry. Starting as a wedding and portrait photographer and studio owner, Angela then served as the Director of Education at PPA for 9 years. Over the years, Angela has mentored thousands of photographers actively pursuing their business and life goals. Yep. The PPA Humanitarian Award is presented to individuals for unheralded humanitarian service while representing the photographic profession. PPA is pleased to present this year's PPA Humanitarian Award to Sean Lee. Sean Lee is the founder and owner of Sean Lee Studios in Southfield, Michigan. Sean is also the CEO and president of the Multicultural Association of Professional Photographers. He is the founder of the Rock That Photography Conference and Trade Show, a national-level conference geared toward diversity. Rock That is Sean's pioneering after-school program for middle and high schoolers designed to teach photography, art, business, and life skills to teens and preteens nationwide. PPA is delighted to present the PPA Humanitarian Award to Sean Lee. The PPA Business Education Award is presented in recognition of distinguished service to PPA and its members for encouraging business awareness and practices in the field of professional image making. PPA is pleased to present this year's PPA Business Education Award to Lindsay Betts. Since 2006, Lindsay and Jonathan Betts have been serving Colorado Springs families with their portrait studio, Jonathan Betts Photography. Lindsay speaks within the photography industry on both local and national platforms and regularly coaches photographers on how to achieve long-term success. Lindsay's passion in teaching lies in helping photography businesses gain profitability and find sustainability for long-term business success. PPA is pleased to present this year's PPA Business Education Award to Lindsay Betts. The PPA Volunteer of the Year Award is given to an individual in recognition of distinguished service and support that exemplifies the commitment that PPA member volunteers contribute to the success of PPA. PPA is pleased to present this year's PPA Volunteer of the Year Award to Art Solomon. Art opened his studio in Dothan, Alabama in 1974. Creating wedding and portrait photography was an early focus for Art Solomon Photography. Over the last 47 years, he has successfully transitioned out of weddings and found his niche in school and youth sports photography. Your PPA Volunteer of the Year Award recipient, Art Solomon. The PPA Vanguard Award is presented to individuals who provide a service of far-reaching value to photography. PPA is pleased to present this year's PPA Vanguard Award to Sandra Pierce. Sandra Pierce lives in Okeechobee, Florida, with her husband David. She is the mother of 3 sons with wonderful wives, 9 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Sandra has been a professional photographer for over 30 years. Sandra balances her passion for photography with her role teaching digital art, which is now her primary focus. She enjoys the friendships with the many people she has met through photography. PPA is pleased to present the PPA Vanguard Award to Sandra Pierce. The PPA Technology Impact Award is presented to individuals in recognition of unique and outstanding technological contributions to the field of photography. This year's Technology Impact Award is presented to PhotoBiz. PhotoBiz is a powerhouse platform built specifically for photographers. For more than 18 years, PhotoBiz has developed tools and features to help photographers showcase and sell their work online while providing award-winning customer support. PhotoBiz's roots are in website design, but the platform's performance extends above and beyond a website builder, making PhotoBiz one of the best reviewed platforms for photographers. Your PPA Technology Impact Award recipient, PhotoBiz. To present the next award, please welcome back to the stage Chairman of the Board, Gregory Daniel. Each year, PPA's Board of Directors has the opportunity to bestow the Directors Award in recognition of individuals whose personal efforts have made a lasting and positive difference in our profession and PPA. This year, PPA's Board of Directors is pleased to present the Directors Award to Audrey Winkett. Celebrating her 35th year as a photographic portrait artist, Audrey continues to create portraits of excellence that hang in the finest homes across the United States. Audrey brings the timeless beauty of fine art principles and the old master painters to every portrait she creates. She is a juror for IRC and served on the PPA's Board of Directors from 2012 to 2021. Everyone, your Directors Award recipient, Audrey Winkett. The Honorary Photographic Craftsman Degree is awarded to individuals who have rendered exceptional service to the photographic profession or this association. The Board of Directors is pleased to recognize Ann Monteith with the Honorary Photographic Craftsman Degree for her exemptional contributions to PPA and the photography industry as an educator.
I'm going to hang on to this degree until she can be here. Ann Monteith could not be here with us tonight in person, but I know she's here with us in spirit, and maybe she's watching online. And I can't wait to see her so I can give this to her. Congratulations, Ann, so well deserved. Tonight, I have the great pleasure of presenting the Lifetime Achievement Award. Pete Souza is a best-selling author, speaker, freelance photographer, and former chief official White House photographer for both Presidents Ronald Reagan and Barack Obama. Pete began his career in photojournalism, working at 2 small newspapers in Kansas, before becoming a staff photographer for the Chicago Sun-Times. Pete Souza is a best-selling author, speaker, freelance photographer, and former chief official White House photographer. Pete began his career in photojournalism, working, okay, sorry guys, it's repeated. Let me just, here we go. And these positions taught him foundational lessons in visual storytelling, communication, and this would later aid him in capturing delicate, fleeting moments in the lives of the 2 first families he worked with. During his time with the Reagan administration, Pete became adept in capturing intimate and impactful images and moments, such as former President Reagan comforting Nancy Reagan in the hospital, and Barack and Michelle Obama sharing a semi-private embrace on the way to the inaugural ball. His ability to show those moments of compassion, dignity, and empathy is one of the reasons why his images of both former presidents have become so iconic. After 9 years as a freelance photographer, Pete began working for the Chicago Tribune, chronicling Barack Obama's political trajectory from the Senate to the White House. This close observation of Obama's political journey was what made Pete stand out, and later he would be chosen as the role of the official White House photographer for President Obama. He served all 8 years. In addition to the national political scene, Pete has covered stories worldwide. After 9/11, he was among the first journalists to cover the fall of Afghanistan after crossing the Hindu Kush Mountains by horseback in 3 feet of snow. His accolades in photojournalism are only one aspect of the larger impact he has made on the photography industry and the world. Pete's photography journey reminds us of the colossal impact photography can have, whether it be tension-filled moments in the White House Situation Room or a president greeting a group of smiling children. One image can leave a long-lasting impression. I'm so honored to present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award and Honorary Master of Photography degree to Pete Souza.
So, I just wanted to thank a couple people. First of all, thank you, Mary and PPA, for giving me this award. I feel I'm too young to get it, So hopefully I'm not quite yet done with my photography career. But I want to thank my wife. She couldn't be here because the two of us were babysitting for our granddaughter, and I left a day early and left our 2-year-old granddaughter with my wife by herself. So I'm sure she's had a trying 36 hours. But she met me when I was a poor freelance photographer and stuck with me. And then during the 8 years of the Obama administration, when I was never home, she stuck with me through that. So I want to thank her. And, let's face facts. If not for my pictures from the Obama administration, I wouldn't be standing up here right now. So, and because of that, I'd like to thank Barack Obama. He trusted me. We had developed a pretty good professional relationship when I met him 4 years before he became president. And I think it was because of that trust. He gave me total access. And without that access, I wouldn't have been able to make the pictures that I did. And, I'm proud to say that I worked my butt off for 8 years, and hopefully history will look back at the archive the visual archive that I created as important for history. So thank you very much. I just go this way? Okay.
Oh, don't go too far, Greg. It is a great pleasure and privilege to ask Gregory Daniel, our amazing chairman of the board, to please join me on stage. Here you come. Hi, dear friend. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, give me a second there, Greggy. All right. It is a great pleasure and privilege, Greg. You've given so much to PPA for many years. It's an honor to present you with this chairman's plaque and gavel, and I hope this one works because your other one never worked. It just never worked.
That's true.
In recognition of all of your service. Beyond that, and Audrey said it so well, the dignity, the grace, the incredible lack of any anything. You negotiated, you and Audrey together, but you negotiated our year last year, which was hard for so many, and your board of directors, it was hard. It was just hard. We were used to being able to be together, and communication was hard, and we're all learning, and all Jeff would say is mute, unmute, mute, unmute. But you did it with a smile, and you loved us in spite of it, and I can't thank you enough for all of your service. It's Gregory. All right. What an amazing show so far, huh? Any event as large and successful as Imaging USA takes hard work. Planning and coordination is just a lot. I would love to take a moment and recognize our convention committee, Imaging USA volunteers, student volunteers, and PPA staff. Let's have a round of applause for those hard-working people. But they're not the only ones working to increase the value of PPA membership. We would also like to express our appreciation to our counselors. Counselors in the audience, please stand and be recognized. Any action team members, committee members, please stand and be recognized. And again, the convention committee, convention volunteers, student volunteers, the red shirts out there, y'all, stand up, jump up, shout. Let's have a big round of applause for every one of them. Thank all of you all for the efforts and all the hard work. I got lots of scripts, hold tight, give me a second. I cannot believe we're here. I'm gonna be honest, I can't believe I'm here. It is Imaging USA time, and I can't tell you how amazing this year has been. It is still crazy to me that 23 years ago, I attended my very first Imaging USA. I went that first year and I was completely hooked, and I've not missed one yet. And look forward to seeing and connecting in the future with all the future Imaging USAs I will attend. Because so many of us work alone or maybe with a business partner, I like to think of us gathering at IUSA as a get-together with my work friends. These are the people that more than anyone else can relate to the highs and the lows of owning a small business. The people that I can have coffee or lunch with and bounce ideas off of, and both offer solutions and education and get the information I need. The parties are amazing. The trade show and our vendors are amazing. It's all wonderful, IUSA time. I'm so grateful and honored to have had the opportunity to be here, and I want to publicly thank PPA Council for allowing me to serve. I want to thank PPA staff for truly being the most patient and wonderful people. And I want to thank most of all the board of directors that I've had the honor and privilege to serve with. I can promise you all that each one of these 12 volunteers are here to serve PPA and our industry. Along with senior staff, your board of directors gives 100% of their time, talent, and treasure to make this the greatest association in the world. I would also like to thank all of the PPA affiliates that invited me to be a part of your events these past months. I've had the honor to speak or judge or attend over 25 PPA affiliates in person, some online, and I look forward to a few more before March 1st when my tenure is over. I was able to attend PPA board meetings in person and be able to go to 10 Dave Matthews concerts. So it's been a really great year for me, despite the challenges. This year will be a little more special for me, not just because it's my presidential year. That's incredible. However, tonight, my mom and sister will receive their very first PPA degree. I could not be more excited for them and awestruck that they both made this decision, followed through, and despite the pandemic and other challenges, made it happen. My mom and sister came into the photography business with me. They both had other careers. My mom, a computer programmer, my sister was an educator. But when our studio needed extra help, they both jumped in and have been behind the scenes working ever since. Over a decade ago, they even opened their own studio, and I never doubted them for 1 minute. I'm not surprised at all that they made this goal and achieved it, but I'm in constant awe of how very hard they work, how much they give back to our community and our industry through volunteerism and now top quality education, and more importantly, always supporting me. Of course, I look forward to all the degree recipients tonight, and I wish every one of you all a huge congratulations, but I'm so proud to be the daughter and sister of two of them, the two amazing women that I get to honor on stage tonight with the degrees. They both continue to prove to me that you are never too old to learn something new, and they set the personal goals and grow. They are always all in. This is something that I recognized in PPA from the very beginning, actually. All in. All in can be a very scary idea because it means you're putting all of your faith, energy, fortitude, and hope into it. I can tell you that the amazing photographers and small business owners I serve with PPA, plus PPA staff and the board of directors, we are all in. We want to make sure that we are doing the best we can for all of our members and our vendors and our industry. I admire this in people and businesses, and I recognized this in PPA over 2 decades ago. I think it's incredibly special to find an organization, especially one as large as PPA, to be all in for all of us. And I've seen the dedication to our membership consistently over the 24 years that I've been a member. As someone that was raised by strong women and encouraged to always be one, we are all in, not half in, and I admire this. Being all in does not mean showing up when it's easy or making an appearance for the applause. It means showing up for all of it, the successes and the defeats, the easy work and the more laborious tasks. I was raised to be all in, and I love to share an example that I heard years ago from a late-night talk show host. Someone asked him, "Why are you just always there and do everything?" And he said it truly resonated with him, that it brought back to his childhood experience, and it brought me back to mine, by the way. Being all in means you go to your 4th grade school end-of-year banquet at your small Catholic elementary school, and you win a service award or an academic award or a sports award. I never won a sports award. Celebrating with sheet cake and punch, and then you stick around to pick up the chairs because the cafeteria needed to be ready for the 8th grade basketball game the next morning. That's what it means to be all in. You show up for the applause, and you stick around and take care of all the tasks. The concept of all in has been a mainstay in my life, and I believe it has helped me in my marriage and other relationships, raising my amazing children, owning a small business, and being a volunteer. Sometimes it's just easier to be halfway listening, trying, giving, working, or whatever, but I promise my energy, if you go all in, is much sweeter. I would like to share a quote from Nikki Banas from Walk the Earth. "It doesn't matter what exactly you choose to do with your beautiful life, but I hope that whatever you choose, you go all in. I hope that you give it everything you've got every single day. I hope that you're not afraid to dig deep within yourself as you chase your dreams. And I hope that you chase them with as much passion and boldness as you possibly can. I hope you pour your entire heart into them and go to bed each night so proud of yourself because you knew you gave it everything you had. My beautiful friends, my fellow PPA members, I hope you're not afraid to go all in with your one beautiful life." Before I end, I must thank the most important people in my world, and that is obviously my family. And of course, my business partner, Jamie Hayes. Without their love, support, shoulders to cry on, and encouragement, I would not have been able to do this. Again, it has been such an honor, but one thing that I could not have journeyed through without was with the blessing of my husband and my children. They have held my hand the entire way. I have to give a special shout out to my mom, since she is the one from the very beginning that encouraged me to do this. She has always believed in me, even when I did not believe in myself. So Daryl, Alex, Jax, Mom and Andy, Jamie, thank you so much. I know that I could have not done this without you. Thank you. We've presented numerous important awards this evening, but now we turn to recognize the outstanding achievements of our over 200 members who completed the requirements to earn a PPA degree. In an effort to carry on the incredible tradition of celebrating degree recipients, we'll be honoring our 2021 degree recipients and our 2022 degree recipients. Our 2022 degree recipients will be walking the stage first, followed by the 2021 degree recipients. Achieving a PPA degree requires a combination of talent, skill, perseverance, and the ability to learn and stretch your horizons. PPA is proud of each of you, and so am I. In 2021, over 200 members met the, this evening we were going to celebrate all these people. This evening we were pleased to present 161 members with their ribbons and medallions. We ask that you hold your applause until all degrees have been presented.
Photographic Craftsman. Larry Adkins, Master of Photography, Monument, Colorado. Sponsored by Jeff Johnson, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Tony Gatlin, Certified Professional Photographer, Malvern, Arkansas. Sponsored by Gary Meek, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Approved Photographic Instructor, Educational Associate of American Society of Photographers, Honorary Educational Associate of American Society of Photographers. Danica Barreau, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Certified Professional Photographer, Grove City, Ohio. Sponsored by Ellen Zangla, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer. David Beckham, Master of Photography, Pickerington, Ohio. Sponsored by Gary Box, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Brad Budd, Certified Professional Photographer, Evans, Georgia. Sponsored by Tim Priest, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Luciana Calvin, Certified Professional Photographer, Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Sponsored by Alice Peplow, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Master of Photography. Lori Carroll, Auburn, Michigan. Sponsored by Adam Carroll, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Joshua Klein, Cartersville, Georgia. Sponsored by Alicia Klein, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Thomas Davis, Clements, Maryland. Sponsored by Carol Davis, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Allie Elliott, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Bloomington, Indiana. Sponsored by Boston Elliott. Jamie Ellis, Master of Photography, Wellman, Iowa. Sponsored by Lisa Talsma, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer. Deborah Fisk, Certified Professional Photographer, Richmond, Virginia. Sponsored by Mary Fisk Taylor, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Approved Business Instructor, Approved Photographic Instructor, Educational Associate of American Society of Photographers. Andy Fisk Moore, Richmond, Virginia. Sponsored by Mary Fisk Taylor. David Foltz, Shenandoah, Virginia. Sponsored by Della Waters, Certified Professional Photographer. Renee C. Gage, Master of Photography, Alexandria, Virginia. Sponsored by Sam Gage. Jeffrey Hedgecock, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Huntington, West Virginia. Sponsored by Lisa Hedgecock. Johnny Holland, Master of Photography, Edmond, Oklahoma. Sponsored by Carrie Holland, Certified Professional Photographer. Lisa King, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Certified Drone Photographer, North Dartmouth, Massachusetts. Sponsored by Alan King. Samantha Marshall, Certified Professional Photographer, Potomac Falls, Virginia. Sponsored by Jason Nader, Certified Professional Photographer. Christina McCaleb, Certified Professional Photographer, Garland, Texas. Sponsored by Melissa Vaughn, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Catherine McClure, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Prairie City, Iowa. Sponsored by Allison Russell, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer. Stephanie Peterson, Certified Professional Photographer, Shelbyville, Kentucky. Sponsored by Emily Hartgrove. Allison Russell, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Mitchell, South Dakota. Sponsored by Chris Duncan, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Constance Sanders, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Bellevue, Kentucky. Sponsored by Joan Rudder Ward, Certified Professional Photographer. Sean Simmons, Master of Photography, Bel Air, Maryland. Sponsored by Colt Simmons. Cindy Strupp, Certified Professional Photographer, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Della Waters, Certified Professional Photographer. Abby Sullivan, Certified Professional Photographer, Sharon, Massachusetts. Sponsored by Karen McCall, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Philip Bloom, Watkinsville, Georgia. Sponsored by Scott Robert Lim, Photographic Craftsman. Edwin Connor, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Winfield, West Virginia. Sponsored by Beth Connor. Mandy Corbel, Master of Photography, Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Sponsored by Tony Corbel, Honorary Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Approved Photographic Instructor. Robert Decker II, York, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Joanne King. Carol Davis, Certified Professional Photographer, Clements, Maryland. Sponsored by Tom Davis. Scott Detweiler, Master of Photography, Sussex, Wisconsin. Sponsored by Chris Duncan, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Tammy Karish, Certified Professional Photographer, Hempstead, Texas. Sponsored by Fonzie Munoz, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Ed Luco, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Kingston, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Nina Rose Luco. Julie Marquez, Certified Professional Photographer, Logansport, Indiana. Sponsored by Christy Steves, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Joseph Gither, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Omaha, Nebraska. Sponsored by Tony Corbel, Honorary Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Approved Photographic Instructor. Michael Pucciarelli, Rockville, Maryland. Sponsored by Chris Paulus, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Melissa Vaughn, Certified Professional Photographer, Saxe, Texas. Sponsored by Margaret Bryant, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Master Artist, Kenneth Bovat, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Claverack, New York. Sponsored by Barbara Bovat, Photographic Craftsman. Valerie Clayton, Master of Photography, Frederick, Oklahoma. Sponsored by Michael Clayton. Vicki Dice, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Apple Valley, Minnesota. Sponsored by Liz Hanley, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Corey McDonald, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Monroeville, Alabama. Sponsored by Richard Sturdivant, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman. Gigi O'Day, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Bradenton, Florida. Sponsored by Sandra Pierce, Master of Photography, Master of Electronic Imaging, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photography. Christine O'Neill, Londonderry, New Hampshire. Sponsored by Caitlin O'Neill. Kimberly Pazeshki, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Laramie, Wyoming. Sponsored by Mike Pazeshki. Julie Savage, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Madison, Alabama. Sponsored by Tom Rouse, Master Photographer, Master of Electronic Imaging, Photographic Craftsman, Fellow of American Society of Photographers. Alexis Sharp, Master of Photography, Burbank, Washington. Sponsored by Sonia Yearsley, Master of Photography. Talita Springer, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Fort Worth, Texas. Sponsored by Christy Steves, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Karen McCall, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Certified Professional Photographer, Natick, Massachusetts. Sponsored by Abby Sullivan, Certified Professional Photographer. Woody Walters, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Waukee, Iowa. Sponsored by Chris Woolley, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Farah Welsh, Master of Photography, Valencia, California. Sponsored by Laura Glure. Stephanie Milner, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Tirana, Albania. Sponsored by Sandra Pierce, Master of Photography, Master of Electronic Imaging, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Master of Wedding Photography. Jonathan Fusco, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Sponsored by Thomas Munoz, Master of Photography, Master of Wedding Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Trish Gilmore, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Warwick, Rhode Island. Sponsored by Dwight McDonald. Sam Sarkis, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Farmington Hills, Michigan. Sponsored by Laureen Sarkis. Master of Photography, James Adams, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Hayward, California. Sponsored by Cassandra Beckett Kidd. Teresa Anderson, Tompkinsville, Kentucky. Sponsored by Aaron Denny. Elizabeth Bailey, Mount Sterling, Kentucky. Sponsored by Tracy Brown. Bill Barbosa, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Jupiter, Florida. Sponsored by Randy Van Dynen. Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Sherry Brownlee, Certified Professional Photographer, Claysville, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Michael Brownlee. Corey Baumgardner, Golden, Colorado. Sponsored by Doug Bennett, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, American Society of Photographers Fellow. Master of Wedding Photography. Mary Fisk Taylor, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Approved Business Instructor, Approved Photographic Instructor, Educational Associate of American Society of Photographers, Richmond, Virginia. Sponsored by Jamie Hayes, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Approved Business Instructor, Approved Photographic Instructor. Master of Photography, Jay Cathell, Certified Professional Photographer, Snow Hill, Maryland. Sponsored by Robert McGee, Master Photographer, Photographic Craftsman. Don Chambly, Certified Professional Photographer, Plano, Texas. Sponsored by Dr. Socorro Chambly. Nelson Charette, Independence, Kentucky. Sponsored by Nee Charette. Kenneth Childress, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Sponsored by Barbara Inlow Childress. Alicia Klein, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Cartersville, Georgia. Sponsored by Joshua Klein. Tony Corbel, Honorary Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Approved Photography Instructor, Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Master of Photography, sponsored by Ralph Romagera, Master of Photography, Honor Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Approved Photography Instructor, Fellow of American Society of Photographers. Tracy Brown, Stafford, Virginia, sponsored by Elizabeth Bailey, Photographic Craftsman. Mario Cornejo, Photographic Craftsman, Roselle Park, New Jersey, sponsored by Yvonne Cornejo. Amber Demore, Kaufman, Texas, sponsored by Brian Demore. Samantha Deschamps, Monroe, New Hampshire, sponsored by Peter Deschamps. Richard Dupler, Certified Professional Photographer, Shelby Township, Michigan, sponsored by Sam Sarkis, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Michael Gard, Valparaiso, Indiana, sponsored by Jessica Roderick. Brenda Guyson, Certified Professional Photographer, Lewiston, Maine, sponsored by Timothy Donahue. Larry Gunn, Albuquerque, New Mexico, sponsored by Doug Bennett, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, American Society of Photographers Fellow. Master of Wedding Photography, Mario Munoz, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Wilton Manors, Florida, sponsored by Thomas Munoz, Master of Photography, Master of Wedding Photography, Photographic Craftsman. And now, Thomas Munoz, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, sponsored by Mario Munoz, Master of Photography, Master of Wedding Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Master of Photography, Bratchard Guy, Houston, Texas, sponsored by Christy Jean Williams, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. James Harris, sponsored by Jeff Johnson. Carrie Holland, Certified Professional Photographer, Edmond, Oklahoma. Sponsored by Johnny Holland, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Cynthia Hunt, Certified Professional Photographer, The Colony, Texas. Sponsored by Paul Hunt. Erin Denny, Woodburn, Kentucky. Sponsored by Teresa Anderson. Marsha Hunter, Beulahville, North Carolina. Sponsored by Carolyn Temple, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman. Clark Knight, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Richfield, Utah. Sponsored by Becky Knight. Alf Layden, Certified Professional Photographer, Woodbridge, Ontario, Canada. Sponsored by Kira Derryberry, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Marcela Limon, Certified Professional Photographer, Alameda, California. Sponsored by Alex Cibrian. Jason Lloyd, Certified Professional Photographer, Blytheville, Arkansas. Sponsored by April Lloyd. Marcia Lonchena, Certified Professional Photographer, Evans City, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Christy Steeves, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Barbara McFerrin, Longmont, Colorado. Sponsored by John Youngblood. Patricia Merrill, Certified Professional Photographer, York, Pennsylvania. Sponsored by Jim Merrill. Bill Miller, Certified Professional Photographer, Indianapolis, Indiana. Sponsored by Eileen Cote, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Jeffrey Mitchell, Brighton, Michigan. Sponsored by Kimberly Mitchell. Adiran Naro, Tallahassee, Florida. Sponsored by Kira Derryberry, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Ellen Nelson, Certified Professional Photographer, Evergreen, Colorado. Sponsored by David Nelson. Robin Nordmeyer, Certified Professional Photographer, Lebanon, Missouri. Sponsored by Hannah Nordmeyer. Agata Powers, Orlando, Florida. Sponsored by Gary Hughes, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Kenny Richard, Certified Professional Photographer, Fort Worth, Texas. Sponsored by Corey Baumgardner. Randy Salazar, Certified Professional Photographer, Edinburgh, Texas. Sponsored by Mary Fisk Taylor, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Approved Business Instructor, Approved Photographic Instructor, Educational Associate of American Society of Photographers. Suzanne Seiler, Lee Summit, Missouri. Sponsored by Rodney Lesh, Photographic Craftsman. David Snyder, Certified Professional Photographer, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Sponsored by Doug Bennett, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, American Society of Photographers Fellow. David Saldano, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Sponsored by Doug Bennett, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, American Society of Photographers Fellow. Sandy Spurl, Certified Professional Photographer, North Liberty, Iowa. Sponsored by Alicia Hamm, Master of Photography. Eve Turek, Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Sponsored by Trish Underwood, Master of Photography. Jessica Valia, Certified Professional Photographer, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Sponsored by Shannon Squires Taves, Master of Photographer. Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Ron Wimmer, Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, sponsored by Linda Wimmer. Terry Wingfield, certified professional photographer, Alexandria, Virginia, sponsored by Jim Winfield. Frank Zayas, certified professional photographer, Cherryville, North Carolina, sponsored by Teddy Zayas. Jennifer Alvey, Meridian, Idaho, sponsored by Adrian Alvey. Aaron Beal, professional craftsman, certified professional photographer in NOLA, Pennsylvania, sponsored by Evan Domazet, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Mel Carl, Valencia, California, sponsored by Michael Collins, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Tina Karen, certified professional photographer, Fort Worth, Texas, sponsored by Robin Thompson, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. T.P. Chapman, certified professional photographer, Buford, Georgia, sponsored by Christy Steves, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Joni Dietz, certified professional photographer, Manhattan, Montana, sponsored by Greg Dietz. Alicia Hamm, Iowa City, Iowa, sponsored by Tony Johnson Harriman, master of photography, master artist, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Gina Hedgewald, Oxford, Iowa, sponsored by Alicia Hamm, master of photography. Jennifer Henningsen, certified professional photographer, Castle Pines, Colorado, sponsored by Bree Adams, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Amanda Hunter, Tallahassee, Florida, sponsored by Kira Derryberry, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Iris Jackson, certified professional photographer, Foothills, Alberta, Canada, sponsored by Deanna Duncan, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Lisa King, certified professional photographer, certified drone photographer, North Dartmouth, Massachusetts, sponsored by Allison Miniter, master of photography, master artist, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Tamara Knight, certified professional photographer, Oviedo, Florida, sponsored by Paul Knight. Andy Lay, certified professional photographer, Fort Worth, Texas, sponsored by Danella Lay. Melinda Macy, Richmond, Missouri, sponsored by Kimberly Smith, master of photography, master artist, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer, American Society of Photographer Fellow. Kelly McCann, certified professional photographer, Ridgeland, South Carolina, sponsored by Jim Trapp, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Lori McCoy, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer, Hamilton, Ohio, sponsored by Christy Steves, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Corey McDonald, certified professional photographer, Monroeville, Alabama, sponsored by Nate Pearson, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Kristen Merck, certified professional photographer from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sponsored by Julie Savage, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer, master artist. Kate Mitchum, Bristow, Virginia, sponsored by Jeffrey Dachowski, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Roy Neerdek, certified professional photographer, Lakeway, Texas, sponsored by Richard Sturdivant, master of photography, master artist, photographic craftsman. Talita Springer, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer, Springboro, Ohio, sponsored by Christy Steves, master of photography, photographic craftsman, certified professional photographer. Janet Thetford, Alma, Arkansas, sponsored by Stephen Thetford, Master of Photography, Honorary Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. Myra Thierson, Tampa, Florida, sponsored by Gigi O'Day, Master of Photography, Master Artist. Farah Welsh, Valencia, California, sponsored by Laura Glore. Charlene Kennedy, Certified Professional Photography, Manassas, Virginia, sponsored by John Kennedy. Chris Ritchie, Master of Photography and Master Artist, McKinney, Texas, sponsored by Lori Ritchie. Master Artist and Photographic Craftsman. Shannon Squires Taves, Master of Photography, Certified Professional Photographer, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Sponsored by Richard Sturdivant, Master of Photography, Master Artist, Photographic Craftsman. Master of Wedding Photography and Master Artist. Cindy Dover, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer, Corinth, Kentucky. Sponsored by Dutch Dover. Master of Photography and Master of Wedding Photography, Karen Duty, Morehead City, North Carolina. Sponsored by Cindy Yunt. Master of Photography and Master of Wedding Photography, Susanna Piffle, Certified Professional Photographer, Columbus, Nebraska, sponsored by Jeremy Piffle. Master of Photography and Photographic Craftsman, Kalina Schneider, Cape Coral, Florida. Sponsored by Kelly Schneider, Master of Photography, Photographic Craftsman, Certified Professional Photographer. And now, please welcome to the podium, PPA President Mary Fisk Taylor.
Well, what about that? Another round of applause for those degree recipients. I don't know if it showed, but Gregory and I had no idea what we were doing. But we were honored to be there, and congratulations. On behalf of Professional Photographers of America, congratulations to each of you on the attainment of this milestone in your chosen profession. Your workmanship has been accepted as representing the highest standards in the innovative and exciting art of professional photography. This honor should be held with utmost respect, for it is both recognition and responsibility. The parchment and medallion represent important achievements. You are encouraged to maintain your studio and conduct your business at the highest possible level, to exemplify unquestionable ethics, and to share your knowledge to nurture the talent of tomorrow. Masters of Photography, Master of Wedding Photography, Master Artist, Master of Electronic Imaging, Photographic Craftsman, who have preceded you have accepted this honor with pride and a deep sense of responsibility. It is our sincere desire that you accept it with that same commitment to uphold this outstanding profession and to perpetuate the honor of this degree for future generations. You are now a member of a proud community. Wearing your medallion will clearly distinguish you. Wear it with humility. Let it be a symbol of your dedication to further serve the profession. In this way, you will be serving both photography and the world that so depends on everything we do. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please join me in congratulating the PPA degree recipients. But wait, there's more. It is my pleasure to invite you all to join us right here back in this room at 6:45 for the Grand Imaging Awards, where we will honor the best of the best in 2021 print competition and announce the World Photographic Cup team. We do ask that you, however, you have to leave so we can get ready for the Grand Imaging Awards. But right back here, 6:45, more exciting things to come. Thank you guys so very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please follow the usher's directions and signs as you make your way quickly out of the theater. Quickly out of the theater. We hope to see you all back at 7 p.m. for the Grand Imaging Awards.